હાય ફ્રેન્ડ્સ, ગુડ મોર્નિંગ. સામવેર સ્કૂલ વતી હું એજી સર આપ સર્વનું સ્વાગત કરું છું. આજે આપણે ફર્સ્ટ લેક્ચર સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ છીએ. લેટ્સ સ્ટાર્ટ અવર ફર્સ્ટ લેક્ચર ઓફ 11th chemistry. You have studied in standard 10th 3 subjects combined. Some part of your science was physics, some part of your science was chemistry, and some part of science was biology. Now in 11 science you will study all 3 subjects separately, and out of these 3 subjects even maths is also subject for A group and biology subject is for B group. Chemistry and physics, these 2 subjects are common in A and B group both. So chemistry is the interesting subject to be learnt. You have always get feared to see or to understand different equations. As you see the equations, you lap that topic. But now you will make these equations your favorite topic. So kindly concentrate my lecture. 2 or 3 lectures have some volume problem, but you can hear the lectures by using earplugs. But now there will be no any problem related to voice. So this is my first lecture of chemistry of 11 science, and it is started by first chapter, the basic concept of chemistry. So word chemistry is very most important to understand. Chemistry means what? Chemistry is the science of molecules and transformation. Molecules means what? Hydrogen is atom, oxygen is atom. When H2O is formed by chemical reaction of hydrogen and oxygen, H2O is the molecule. So if you have any topic, any equation contains different type of molecule. Suppose we are having hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen chemically combined together. Hydrogen is atom, sulfur is atom, oxygen is atom. When it chemically combine together and form H2SO4, sulfuric acid, then it is molecule. So chemistry is the science of molecules and transformation. So I must explain what is molecule. Molecule is the combination of atoms, HNO3, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen chemically combine together and form HNO3. HNO3 is molecule. Some atoms available in form of also molecule. Sodium is atom. There is no 2 atoms combined together. Na2 is possible, but H2 is possible. 2 atoms of hydrogen is form H2. H2 is molecule. Again I am repeating, molecule containing more than 2 or more than 2 atoms. H2SO4, 2H1SO4, H2SO4. Total number of atom in H2SO4 is 7. 2H. H2 means 2H. 1S. 2 plus 1 it is 3. And O4 then it is 3 plus 4 7. H2SO4 containing 7 atom. As for example H2SO4, there are 2H, 1S and 4O. Then it is 7 atoms. Simple. So according to Roald Hoffmann, chemistry is not the science of 100 atoms. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, that you have studied first 20 elements. Elements is known as atom. Atom and elements are similar word. Hydrogen is atom and hydrogen is also element. So atom and elements are the same word. Somewhere you can hear atom, hydrogen is atom. Somewhere you can hear hydrogen is element, both are the equal. So according to Roald Hoffmann, molecules and their transformation means chemistry is the science of molecules and its transformation. It is not science of only 100 elements, but it is the science of molecule which is made from elements. This is molecule H2SO4. H2SO4 is made from element. In H2SO4, hydrogen element is present, sulfur element is present, oxygen element is present, means it is the molecule, and molecule is the combination of element. So this is the simple definition given by Roald Hoffmann. I will explain in briefly. Chemistry is not the science of 100 elements, but of the infinite variety of molecule that may built from elements. This is the statement given by Roald Hoffmann. Chemistry is the science of molecule and their transformation. Chemistry is not the science of only 100 elements, but it is the science of variety of infinite molecule that is built from the atom. Chemistry deals with SCP. Chemistry deals with SCP. S means structure, P means S means structure, C means composition, and P means the part, or it is the part of matter. So chemistry deals with structure, composition and different part that is made in matter. Matter is the composition of molecule, composition of atom. You can give any example of matter. This pen is matter. This pen containing iron particles. Your mobile is also matter. Your mobile containing glass and plastics. Fan, that is matter, which containing iron. Any particles, anything that you see around your daily life, you brush every day. Brush is matter. Mirror is matter. The name chair is matter. Book is matter. Pen is matter. Cupboard is matter. Your house is made from the matter. Matter means the word which is we used in daily life. So chemistry deals with structure, composition and different parts of matter. Atoms and molecules are basic constituent of matter. So any matter containing atoms or molecule. Suppose this pen is made of iron, so this pen is the matter and this matter containing the particles of iron. Very easy, iron, sorry. Mobile is matter, but mobile containing the different parts of plastic, and plastic is made from the any element. Water is also matter, water containing hydrogen and oxygen atoms. So you try to understand what is matter, the things around you. My spectacles is also matter, this board is also matter, this desktop is also matter, the stand on which I am standing and taking lecture before you is also matter. Mobile attached with the stand is also matter. Light is also matter. Everything around you is matter, which is made of the different elements or molecules. So atoms having simple definition. Can we see the atom? We are having thousands of atoms around us. In air there is hydrogen, there is oxygen and other element present. Can we see hydrogen? Can we see oxygen? No. It is very tiny particles, cannot be seen with our open eye. It can be seen by electron microscope only, and high quality electron microscope. You can have the drop of blood and try to watch how many particles present in the blood drop. You cannot see, but when you put the drop of blood in electron microscope, you can see white cell, you can see red cell, etc., etc. So we cannot see the particles or atoms around us by our regular eye, cannot even seen with any spectacles. It can be seen only by electron microscope and other high quality instrument which is used in laboratory. So we cannot wait, we cannot perceive these entities, we cannot count the number of atoms and molecules, we cannot have quantitative relationship between the mass and number of these particles. So we must discuss this all topic in this chapter. The name of chapter is Basic Concept of Chemistry. So this is the brief information which is given in your textbook as a introduction, that the chemistry is the science of molecule and transformation. It is not the science of the 100 elements, but it is the infinite variety of molecule and atoms which is made the matter. Chemistry deals with the structure, composition and different parts of matter. Atoms and molecules are very tiny particles which cannot be seen, so we cannot count it, we cannot compare it, we cannot study it. So in this chapter we are going to understand what is the matter, what is the atom, what is the molecule and other important thing. So now next, importance of chemistry. Next topic is importance of chemistry. So importance of chemistry in our daily life. We are always with chemistry. You drink tea containing sugar, containing milk, containing water. Water is chemical. Sugar is the chemical component. Milk is also chemical component. You eat the food containing chemical component. So we are always deals with chemistry in everyday life. You use the pen, that is the matter, and matter is related to chemistry. You use the mobile is matter, and matter is related to chemistry. So in our daily life, we are using all the different things related with chemistry. So chemistry can be understood in nature. Suppose we are discussing about the science. Science are divided in different discipline. Chemistry is the science, physics is the science, biology is the science, geology is the science, and these all science are interconnected. Chemistry, biology, physics, geology are interconnected. If we are eating food, any type of food is related to chemistry and biology. If you plant if you create any plant, if you sow any plant is the biology. Plant gives the grains. We mix the water with grain powder, and we eat the different food. So grains, plants are biology. Adding salt, adding water, etc. is chemical. Chemical means chemistry. So chemistry, physics, biology, geology are the different discipline or part of science, and these part of science are interconnected. And suppose we are going to discuss about the chemistry. Chemistry is divided in different discipline: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, industrial chemistry, biochemistry. These are the different part of chemistry. Chemistry is not only one chemistry word. This topic you are studying today before me is inorganic chemistry. Suppose we are going to discuss about methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. These are organic chemistry. Any product prepared in industry, that is industrial chemistry. So chemistry are divided in different part: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, industrial chemistry, biochemistry, etc. So these are the part of science. Chemistry, physics, biology, geology are the part of science, and organic, inorganic, industrial, bio, these are the part of chemistry. So I have separated in part of science and different discipline or different branch of science and different branch of chemistry. These are the different branch of science, and these are the different branch of chemistry. Clear? Chemical principles. We are always used to in touch with chemistry in our daily life. Suppose we are going to discuss the weather pattern, that is the chemistry. Operations of computer, it is related to chemistry. Functions of brain, it is also related to chemistry. So in our daily life, human being is continuing having the effort to understand nature, and nature will give us so many options to be understood. So chemical industries prepare so many products. Chemical industries manufactured or prepared so many products. F means fertilizers, A means alkali, A means acids, FAA, fertilizers, alkali, acids, S means soap, S means salt. So father, fertilizers, alkali, acids, salt, soap, then dyes, drugs, detergent. Triple D means what? D means dyes, D means drugs, D means detergent, P means polymers, M means metals, and A means alloys. So you can remember the different chemical product manufactured in chemical industry by this simple abbreviation FAASSSS PMA. F means fertilizers, A means alkali, A means acid, S means soap, S means salt, D means dyes, D means detergent, D means drugs, M means metals, A means alloys, and P means polymers. You can easily remember the name of all product which is manufactured in chemical industries. So chemical industries are two type industries, can prepare organic product and can prepare inorganic product, and chemical industries contribute big way by producing all these product to our national economy. So all these products are sold in the market. You can see when you watch the TV, there are so many advertisement available related to different product. Patanjali have prepared so many organic product, and these all products give tax to the government, and government economy is increased. So it is playing an important role to increase or to stable or to make strong our national economy. Human needs are foods, healthcare products, fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides are also product related to farm. To create more crops, to create quality crops, we must use pesticides, we must use insecticides, and we must use proper fertilizer. Life-saving drugs like cisplatin and Taxol, it is used to cure the cancer disease. So cisplatin and Taxols are the name of drugs which can be cured cancer disease. So cancer patients are given life care drugs, names are the cisplatin and Taxol. Make underline in your textbook, very most important. AZT, azithromycin, is also life-saving drug and it is used in AIDS. AZT, azithromycin, short name of azithromycin is AZT. It is used in the AIDS disease, prevent the AIDS disease or to cure the AIDS disease. So cisplatin and Taxols are the medicine to cure cancer. AZT, azithromycin, is the drugs which can used to prevent the AIDS disease or to cure the AIDS patient. So these are the very most important drugs and fertilizer that we are used in our everyday life. New materials are prepared. Magnetic, electric and optical properties. Before 100 or so many years ago, we are using telephone. Then came pager. Then came mobile. So these are the development of science which is related to magnetic, electric and optical properties. Production of superconducting ceramics, conducting polymers, optical fibers. These are the development of chemistry and science, and environmental degradation is to be done, and we can have the CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, which is hazardous to environmental, and instead of chlorofluorocarbon, CFC means chlorofluorocarbon. Full name of CFC is chlorofluorocarbon. This is hazardous to environmental. Instead of chlorofluorocarbon, now it is used hydrofluorocarbon, HFC, which is less hazardous to environment. So it is our duty to save environment by using less hazardous things in our daily life. So we are having some challenge. Greenhouse gases is challenge for us. Methane, carbon dioxide, which are hazardous in our daily life, and these methane, carbon dioxides are known as greenhouse gases, and we must destroy greenhouse gases. We must use other gases instead of greenhouse gases. Petrol, diesel are creating environmental problem. Now we are having electric car and electric scooter that is less hazardous to the environment. So there are so many options are created to save our environmental problem and to make environment problems free. So these are the very interesting and important first lecture to you, and you must try to understand. You must keep textbook with you. You must keep my material with you. Make necessary underline in material and send me homework 2 times without fail by 6 p.m. today. Revise my video lecture 2-3 times. As you revise 2-3 times, you will more understand. Chemistry is very easy subject, and there is no worry about chemistry. You will be the stronger in chemistry. Your favorite subject will be chemistry in very next future. Kindly keep touch with chemistry and kindly try to understand all video lectures. Now I am concluding my lecture. Thank you very much. All the very best.